Hi there, welcome to Kevy Shaves. Nice to see you. It's nice to be back here shaving in front of the camera again. This is a long version of the video. If you want to see the short version, the link is in the description. Okay, another shave with the Blackland Osprey. Yeah, I had some good comments in the last video. Yeah, I'll show you the kind of unboxing and all the specs of this. I'll put the link for it in the description. You can go and check it out. But here it is here, yeah, an adjustable razor, goes 1 to 9, very nice, all stainless steel. It has this brass insert inside it which gives it a little bit of weight, which is nice. Some people said, oh, what happens when the brass kind of patinas and goes against the stainless steel and stuff? And well, I've not got that far yet because I've only used it twice, I've used it twice. I've used it once on camera, once off camera. So there's there. Right, the brush for today, special brush. Simpsons Chubby 2 Butterscotch handle with the sovereign fibre. This is a synthetic fibre. Yeah, they released this, I think it was last year. I checked the website, I'd been waiting for it to come out, and I checked the website and it was there. So I picked one up. Yeah, Chubby 2 sovereign fibre Butterscotch handle. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful brush. Really nice. The soap for today is Myrsol Wool Fat shaving soap. Comes in this ceramic pot. There it is there. Yeah, there's not much left in mine. Well, there's still a lot, but it doesn't fill the ceramic bowl. I usually just take this out and put it in my hand like that and lather it like that, which works. Yeah, it's original 1893 formula, prepared with natural lanolin. So it's not a vegan soap, but I think did somebody say they've just changed the formula? They're not putting lanolin in this anymore, but it's a nice scent. It's a standard soapy scent. I love it. It's a nice soap. Yeah, so that's what we're using. The blade I'm going to be putting into the Osprey is a brand new Astra Blue or Astra Superior Stainless. So let's get that loaded up into the razor. How are you doing? How's things with you since I last seen you? Hope you're well. Hope your shaves are going well. Hope life's treating you well. And if it's not, well, right, this is it's unbranded on that side. Nothing on that, and on that it's kind of lasered onto it, if you could see it, Astra Superior Stainless. Right, let me get this razor loaded up. So you unscrew the handle, take the top cap off, here it is here. Then you put the blade onto the top cap over these two little tabs. Put that into there. Yeah, unlike some adjustables, there's not any line here on either side to let you know about, for the alignment issues and stuff like that. And then the handle just screws back on, like that. Yeah, there was a few comments about this adjuster in the last video. I was saying that it doesn't feel safe when you're adjusting it, because the razor's wet and your hands might be wet and slippy and you might slip and cut your finger on the blade and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes today. But on the last shave I had off camera with it, I think I had 2 days growth, and I just left it on setting 4. Just setting 4, and it felt great. It was really good. So that's what we'll do today, is we'll set it on, we'll go for let's go for 4 again. Right, so it's on setting 4 there. So we'll start the shave on setting 4. Let's see how we got on with that. Yeah, there's the little arrow there. Can you see it just here? And then on that side it says Blackland. So just be careful that you've set it on this side with the arrow pointing there. Right. Right, let's get to lathering up the soap with I love this. Look at that. So cool. Butterscotch handle, sovereign fibre. Right, so here's the soap here, Myrsol Wool Fat. I'm going to leave the brush absolutely dripping, and then just go into the soap. Yeah, just do it in my hand like this. I think that's the key to getting a good lather from Myrsol Blue fat, is make sure you load the brush enough with enough soap. Can't remember if I've used a Sovereign fibre knot with Myrsol Blue fat, but we shall see. We shall find out in a minute. Yeah, so has anyone tried the new Myrsol Blue fat formulation? I think it still performs pretty good from what I've read on forums and stuff like that. I've not tried it. Right, we'll see how we get on with that. It looks kind of bubbly and airy, but I'll show you how to get rid of that in the shave. Right, let's just rinse the puck there, set that there. Take this, wet the face. I don't know how it got there. Yeah, this is a very slick soap. Nice smell, clean, fresh, soapy, nice, clean, fresh, soapy smell from the Myrsol Blue fat. Right, dry my hands off a little bit. Yeah, you can see how it's kind of airy and it's a little bit thin looking and bubbly, but here's what to do. Lather, lather, lather. Paint and lather. Yeah. Just keep working it. I know this is or you guys will know this is one of my favourite parts of the shave, lathering. Some people just like to get the lather in the brush, put it on your face and start shaving, you know, if you're in a hurry and stuff like that, but Myrsol Blue fat, you've got to work it in to make the lather work. It still looks a little bit kind of airy and stuff, so what to do? Add some water. Yeah, it's starting to get there now because I'm working it. What to do? Add some more water. It's a good sign if the lather's flying off the brush. But just keep working it into the bristles, into the skin, and it will come together, and because you're adding water to it, it will get slicker and slicker and slicker. Yeah, look. See that starting to get there? A little bit more water. Look at it now. It sometimes depends on your water too. I've got really soft water here from Scotland, the best water in the world. Right, kids. Some people have like hard water and stuff. If you have that, try using bottled water. See if it makes a difference, just for one shave. Yeah, look at this now. Look at that. Stop messing about, Kev, you just get on with the shave. Well, you can always watch the short version. Links in the description. Yeah, look at that. Myrsol Blue fat, superb. Look at that. Yeah, so that's what you're looking for. Kind of stable, thicker, creamier, like whipped cream. But you get that if you keep working it on the face with the brush and adding little bits of water at a time. you'll get a good result. Right, there we go, we'll put that brush there. Right, let's get the hands dried. Looks good, looks good. Right, where are we? First pass with the Blackland Osprey adjustable on setting 4. Brand new Astra superior stainless. Very smooth. Yeah, it doesn't, you know how if you're using the Blackland Blackbird, it kind of almost like sucks to your skin. It doesn't do that as much. There's a little bit of that from this razor, but not as much. Setting 4, very good. Quite good for getting under the nose. The profile of the head isn't too bulky. Yeah, pretty good. Right, 3 days growth. Right, let me just adjust it. Let me just dry my hands, just while I'm adjusting that. So just for this last little bit, unscrew the handle. I'll take this up to setting 6, which is there. Screw the handle back down. So setting 6, yeah, just be careful when you're adjusting it. If your hands are dry, the grip here is quite good. Right, setting 6. Yeah, again, you can feel the subtle difference just in 2 settings. Going from 4 to 6, it's subtle, but you can feel the aggression is different. It's a little bit more aggressive, which is great. That's what you want in an adjustable razor. You want it to have, if you're adjusting it, you want it to have a good range and you can feel the little increments as you're moving it and stuff like that. Right, okay, first pass done. Let me rinse and I'll come back for pass number 2. What I'm going to do for the second pass, I'm going to take this brass insert out just to give it change the weight, the dynamic of the head of the razor and stuff like that. So let's do that. Right, I'll unscrew the handle, put the head there. Right, so that you can see in there's like a flat-headed slot for a little screwdriver. So let me just put that in there, and you can see that turning, and the little brass bit comes out like that. So it just changes the weight. The weight of the razor with the brass insert is 105 grams. Without it, it takes it down to 88. So this little piece is 17 grams. So it just changes the feel of the razor. Right, and I'll take this down to setting 3. There you go. Setting 3 without the brass insert. So it's just like a hollow handle now. You can see all the way up there. Yeah, right, let's go with that. Back to this brush, look at that. yeah, so it just gives the adjustable part of the razor, although you're not adjusting the feel of the shave, you know, the aggression of or mildness of the shave. It just, you'll notice some people prefer a heavier razor, some people prefer a lighter razor. I don't have a preference. I like every razor for what it is. But yeah, see, that feels, it's more, the balance is more towards the head now, as opposed to with the brass insert in. It feels like it's very well balanced, but now it's kind of more head heavy. Right, setting 3 without the brass insert. Here we go, across the growth. That makes it feel very mild. Yeah. So the brass insert gives it more weight. Probably gives it a bit more balance. Overall, I mean, the handle and the head will be balanced more. It feels mild on setting 3. Let me just take it up to setting, let's go to 5. Right, setting 5, let's see how that feels. Yeah, it doesn't, it changes the dynamic of the razor. It's kind of hard for me to explain it, but it doesn't feel as, setting 5 is not aggressive in any way, but it just feels more, well, it does for me, it feels more, it gives a more milder shave, which some people might like. You know, you might find that setting 5 with the brass insert, there's more blade feel. So some people might like that. Whereas other people might think, well, I prefer not so much blade feel. So yeah, you can just change it up. Oh, a couple of weepers here. But it feels, doesn't feel as blade forward, if that makes sense. But it feels different, which is great, because just taking out this little amount of weight, which is what, 17 grams, it changes the whole feel of the razor, which is good. I think it's good in a good way. Right, let me rinse and come back for a third pass. Right, that's that rinsed off. Right, let me get lathered up again with the fat. The fat. I wonder if anyone shaved with like cooking fat, like lard, like beef dripping. Like, we used to have that as kids. Like you'd have a pot or a pan, a chip pan you'd call it. You made chips in it or fries, and you'd have like a basket in it, and you'd put it on the stove, on the gas, and you'd heat up, and inside it was this block. Well, it filled it up. It was just like white, like a block of soap, but it wasn't soap. It was lard or beef dripping. And as you heated it, it melted and turned it into oil. And you cooked your chips in that. Oh, and they were delicious. Chips cooked in beef dripping. Superb. Just going to add a little bit of water to that. That's better. What a great scent. Right. Right. Where are we? Here we go. So I've got this on setting 5 for the third pass against the growth. I'm going to change it to setting, I'm going to take it right down to setting 2. See how that feels without the brass insert. So there we go. Setting 2 against the growth. The brand new Astra. Yeah, look, a couple of weepers here, but that's okay. Oh, you can hear that still cutting. But that feels very, very mild. Right, I'll tell you what. Let me just put the brass insert back in. I'll just get that back in there. There we. Is it turning? Yep, it's turning. And that's it. A few turns of the screwdriver there. That's it locked in place. Right, what a difference in feel for the razor now. Right, let's go with this one, setting 2. Yeah, it feels. It's still mild, but it doesn't feel as mild. You can hear that, look. It's weird how a little bit of weight can change the feel of a razor. Right, come on. Let's get in shape, Kevy. So setting 2, maybe if you're a daily shaver, you'd leave the brass insert out and then you'd use it on setting 2, maybe setting 3. If you were shaving every day, nice mild shave. Or maybe at the weekend when you've got more time, put the brass insert back in and it gives it a different feel. Yeah, it's hard to explain on camera how it feels, but just that little bit extra weight gives it a bit more balance, whereas before it was more head heavy, which you would think would make it feel more aggressive, but it doesn't. It makes it feel, for me personally, a bit milder, not as much blade feel. I don't know how that works. I'm no scientist or engineer. But yeah, right, let's have a little feel about. Wow, that is superb. There's one tiny bit just there, needing picked up. Right, we'll leave it on setting 2. Milder settings, of course, is good for a little bit of buffing. That's your thing. Right, that feels great. Right, okay, let me have a quick cold water rinse. There we go. Yeah, feels great. Right, face wash with Mitchell's wool fat out of the Sovereign fibre. Not much left, but there's enough. Oh, lovely. Right, I'll rub this in, clean out the gear, see if the post shave. You know the drill. Nice shave. Very close. Excellent. Right, onto the post shave. A little bit of witch hazel. Yeah, and thank you for all the comments about the short video and the long video. Some people like it. Some people seem to like it. Yeah, for those that wanted to watch the shorter version, just the review of the razor, so that was good. Some people prefer the longer video, so I'm just giving you the option, really. Okay, onto the aftershave. Myrsol Blue. Yeah, this kind of has like a barbershop scent. Beautiful scent. I don't know if you can still get this. Maybe just in Spain. I'm not sure if anyone stocks it. This is a lovely aftershave. Kind of like Floyd Blue. A little bit. Nice little burn as well. Yeah, very fresh and just a lovely clean scent as well from that. And finishing off with some of the L'Oreal Sensitive Birch Sap. I really like this stuff. Does wonders for your skin. You know, I'm 170, you know. Yeah, look at not a wrinkle in my face. Thanks to the Botox. What? Come on. There's no additives here. This is all me. What you see is what you get. Yeah. You didn't know I could whistle like that, did you? Oh, look, a little dot there. Right, there we go. That's a shave. Right, let me show you what I've used. Soap for today, Mitchell's Wool Fat, superb. Brush was the Simpsons Chubby 2 in Butterscotch handle with the sovereign fibre, superb. I'll show you the razor in a minute, I'll give you my thoughts on it. It was the Blackland Osprey adjustable. 3 passes, a little bit of pickups, stuff like that. Put it through a range of settings. Post shave was Witch Hazel, followed by Myrsol Blue, followed by L'Oreal Men Expert Birch Sap. And the blade was a brand new, if I can find it, there we go, Astra Blue, Superior Stainless. Good blades, good blades. Also featured was the little screwdriver. Nice. Right, let me give you my final thoughts on this razor. I like it. It's going to be released on the 22nd of September this year, so just a few more days to wait. I like the balance of it. I like the look of it. It looks really nice. Some people think it's ugly. I like it personally. 1 to 9 is great. A lot of numbers there to change. And the good thing about it is when you adjust it, it does feel, you can feel the change. You can feel the change in the gap here, which is great. Even if you go from like 3 to 4 or 4 to 6 or, you know, but definitely taking out this little brass insert, which I know some people will say, that's a pain in the ass, oh, why do you have to do that? Well, it's just another little bit of option for the razor to make it more user-friendly to you. You know, it just gives you something else to use. Yeah, but I just want to shave. I'll just get another razor then. But yeah, for me, it changes the balance because it makes it a little bit lighter in the handle and a little bit more heavier towards the head. It made it feel milder for me personally. I thought it just gave it that little bit of, it took the weight from the handle. Yeah, but very good. But just, as I say, another option. But still, the thing for me is this, changing this like that, you know, just be careful with your fingers. I mean, you do get good grip. You really do. But, you know, just make sure your hands aren't too slippery or they've got soap on them or there's soap on the razor and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a nice design. I like it. I like it a lot. It is expensive. It is going to be an expensive razor. $350 I think it is, but if you can afford it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Okay, that's all from me on the thoughts. Right, thank you very much for joining me for today, and I will see you in the next vid. Take care.